Procrastination, the silent enemy that lurks in the shadows of productivity, creeps up on the pace of progress. It is a subtle time thief capable of sabotaging even the most carefully planned projects. Although its effects may not always be immediately apparent, its presence is ominous, waiting to strike when you least expect it. Known for their self-motivation and self-motivation, Sigma males are not immune to this catch. Despite their innate ability to procrastinate, they also struggle with the pitfalls of procrastination from time to time. In the vastness of human experience, wavering moments of motivation are not uncommon. We've all found ourselves adrift in a sea of indecision, trying to find the spark that ignites our thoughts. The desire to move forward is innate, but moving forward can sometimes feel foggy, difficult, and uncertain. It is in these difficult times that the battle against procrastination is fierce and tests the endurance of even the most determined souls. With a unique combination of introspection and ambition, the men of Sigma have their own arsenal of strategies to solve tasks and overcome challenges. But despite their immense determination, they too face the dreaded enemy of procrastination. Even as they go over their to-do lists and meticulously execute their plans, the specter of procrastination threatens to derail their progress. Beneath the surface of their stoic exteriors, however, lies a vulnerability to the insidious charm of procrastination. It is a vulnerability born not of incompetence, but of human frailty, a reminder that even the strongest of us are susceptible to the vagaries of the mind. So how can Sigma males navigate the treacherous waters of procrastination and emerge victorious in the afterlife? How do they harness their inherent will and determination to overcome the lure of slowness and move toward their goals? Join us as we explore the inner workings of the Sigma men's psyche, explore the intricacies of their motivational struggles, and uncover the strategies they use to break free from the shackles of procrastination. Why do Sigma men procrastinate? It is often a misconception that Sigma men do not procrastinate easily and are always perfectly organized people, but this is not the case. Procrastination is the human condition. About 95% of people admit to procrastinating. It's a purely visceral emotional response to something we don't want to do. Although Sigma males keep things organized and have an inner drive to succeed, that doesn't mean they never experience inner doubt and a genuine urge to push forward. Sometimes they may procrastinate or struggle to get things done simply because they have too many things to do at once. While a more balanced Sigma understands their limits and doesn't push themselves too hard, there are some who may not have this sense of inner awareness. They see all the things they want to achieve and don't really know how to get things back in the right direction. Instead, this Sigma takes on so many tasks and projects at once and can cause them to become overwhelmed. They believe they can do all these things and they don't want to be someone who can't. This causes them to chew off more than they can chew and feel overwhelmed. They try not to betray this dragon, but they struggle to avoid delaying certain actions. This is where Sigma may have the most trouble getting things done and finding the motivation to get everything done on time. Internal distractors. Internal distractions can sometimes be a struggle for Sigma men. Because they have such a rich inner mind, there is so much going on in their minds, and it can actually be a little more useful to them than the world around them. When this happens, Sigma can start to lag, and it can be difficult to complete certain tasks on time. However, they tend to find motivation at the last minute because they do not appreciate failure in their lives. However, this type of delay can lead to more stressful situations and is therefore somewhat frustrating for them. They feel better when they don't have to leave things to the last minute. For Sigma, this kind of lively inner mind can certainly be distracting in these situations and often unsettling because their inner world is simply more interesting. Fear of failure. Sigma males also have a fear of failure and don't want to put themselves in situations where they feel they might not succeed. In most cases, they can move past these feelings, but not in all situations. The Sigma emphasizes the ability to complete a task or project with the desired perfection. It can cause them to put it off until they feel ready. They want to make sure they can achieve these goals efficiently and with focus, so they prefer to make sure they are prepared before diving in. How do Sigma males find motivation? For them, finding motivation comes from focusing energy and letting go of overwhelming yourself. Take projects one step at a time instead of letting them seem too big all at once. They have to handle every step to make sure they get it right. Sigmas really push themselves to succeed, and that pressure is often their biggest motivational struggle. They like to think they can't fail or give up, so that can sometimes make things worse. They don't want to fall behind and want to make sure they are smart and efficient people. It's best for them to avoid putting that kind of pressure on themselves, or they might feel a little stuck. For Sigma, focusing his energy on what's ahead and simply being organized is the best way to avoid a lack of motivation. Once they start something, they can often finish it, so they just have to find ways to organize the process to keep going. Otherwise, they will get frustrated because they have too many things going on at once and no direction to go. Organization is something that helps them set guidelines and figure out exactly what steps to take next. Using these organizational skills and intuition together is a winning combination for a Sigma man. Sigmas sometimes find motivation with the help of others, with the help of someone who helps inspire them. If they can work with someone who is good at these more mundane tasks, or at least good at maintaining organization, that can be beneficial to them. It gives them more space to not stress about those things, and having someone to work with can really take the pressure off. Partnerships can be difficult for Sigma at first, but with the right person, it can really help them avoid procrastination and work to do things much better. Sigma males continue to appreciate the presence of valuable people around them because they know that they cannot achieve all their goals alone. They are imaginative people, and part of their rich inner intelligence stems from their difficulty in finding external motives. Somehow they can improve their weaker traits and find tricks to fix their procrastination problems. But on the other hand, they shouldn't try to change themselves too much. Sigmas may not always be able to stick to schedules or complete certain projects, but they are imaginative people who can think outside the box. This ability to see things from so many different perspectives is part of what makes them so capable of achieving great things. They can often solve problems that others can't and find ways to approach things and discover things in such unique ways. Although their minds and imaginations may sometimes challenge them, that doesn't mean they shouldn't appreciate the positives. Sigma males must use their minds to imagine the future they want and figure out why they want those things. Being able to connect with goals on a more personal level can really help them find the motivation they need. Balance is important to Sigma men because sometimes overextending yourself makes certain tasks difficult. They must find time to relax and reward themselves for what they have achieved. If they don't find this balance, they lose sight of their goals and can't do things the way they want. When they maintain balance in their lives and are able to relax, they feel energized and ready to motivate themselves to a task. The journey through the maze of procrastination is coming to an end, and it is important to recognize that Sigma males, like all individuals, are multifaceted beings woven from complex layers. Although their introspection and desire for solitude may distinguish them, it is these qualities that give them the strength to face and overcome the challenges that come their way. In the peaceful embrace of solitude, Sigma males find solace and refuge from the noise of the outside world. Whether lying among the rustling leaves of a remote forest or walking deserted roads in the golden glow of sunset, they find rest in the embrace of nature. It is in these moments of quiet contemplation that they replenish their spirits and replenish their reserves of endurance and determination. However, even in moments of solitude, Sigma males are not islands unto themselves. They understand the value of human connection and the power of cooperation to overcome obstacles. With the support of trusted allies and tribes, they move forward, motivated by the strength of friendship and shared excellence. As the curtain falls on the exploration of the psyche of the Sigma man, one truth remains crystal clear. The journey to self-mastery is an ongoing odyssey full of twists, turns, triumphs, and trials. But armed with introspection, determination, and a bit of tenacity, Sigma males navigate these troubled waters with grace and strength, growing stronger and steadfast with each passing challenge. So, as we say goodbye to the world of procrastination and step into the limitless space of possibility, let us take with us the lessons learned and the wisdom gained, because it is in the crucible of adversity that we find the true measure of our strength, and in pursuing our dreams we reveal the limitless potential hidden within us all.